Nearly 100 years ago, two girls from Detroit put a message in a bottle and threw it into the waters of the St. Clair River. And now that message is back on dry land, found by a diver in 30 feet of water.
Tonight, Fox 2's Marielle Lou shows us where the bottle ended up and how it's connecting a whole new generation of Metro Detroiters.
It's the stuff fairy tales are made of. A mysterious message in a bottle lays hidden for 97 years until the right person comes along.
I happened upon a note in a bottle. The note was from two young girls that were riding to Tajmu, going to Tajmu Park for a day event.
Last June, Dave Leander and his buddies were diving in the St. Clair River looking for lost treasure, not thinking they'd actually find something of value.
It was a little bit under the silt, and whenever you see a little tiny piece of glass or a glit, you kind of fan away at it to see if it's intact. And then I happened to know that see a piece of paper in there, and I could actually read the writing underwater.
The message was simple: having a great time at Tajmu, the popular amusement park on Harson's Island back in the day. The note was written on the back of this White Star Line deposit ticket, hand-scribbled in pencil by two young Detroit girls, 18-year-old Selena Pramstaller and 21-year-old Tilly Esper.
She must have just been having a great time on the boat that day and said, why don't we do this and see what happens?
Eric Scheivold is one of Tilly's 32 grandchildren. He showed us these pictures of his grandmother sitting on the steps of her Detroit home with her friends and family. Matilda Esper was born September 24th, 1892. She married John Schaefer in August of 1917, pictured here on her wedding day.
How can it be? Here's something that's 100 years old in the bottom of the river, and how can that be related to me? I remember her from the time I was a kid, but what about her life before? And this is a fascinating story.
News of the message in a bottle traveled by word of mouth from divers who came to see Dave at Great Lakes Dive Center in Shelby Township. It took a full year for news to reach the curator at the Harson's Island Museum, who plans to display the bottle this summer, with permission from the grandson, who now gets to share his grandma with the world.
It was great. I mean, it was a missing piece of the puzzle for my grandma.